Hey there, Barry Lovelace from Training for Volleyball. Back with a really cool exercise for setters. The reason I came up with this exercise was I go to the matches, and if they go to 5 games, what I notice, probably 90% of the time, are the setters getting very fatigued in their upper body. Now, many of us would sit in the stands and think, oh my God, this girl's out of shape, she's not in shape, her endurance is terrible. That's not really it. The endurance that I see from the beginning of the match, in the first game, all the way to the end of the 5th game, is that they're losing the endurance in their muscles, their upper body, more so their shoulders and possibly their forearms. That is one thing that is most likely forgotten, unless you're very fortunate to have some good setter DVDs that explain to you how to do setting exercises, and there are quite a few out there. But what I want to show you is how to do this mimicking a setting drill, but with resistance, the JC bands. What else? We love using flexible resistance. And what that's going to do is that's actually going to strengthen up the shoulders, because using those JC bands is going to recruit lots of muscles. So how we strengthen is strengthening up the muscles and the ligaments around the joint. But the number one reason we are creating this exercise with the band is for longevity of the muscles. So your muscle fibers, when you're using them, they go like so when you're exercising. Think of a heart, your cardiovascular, going in between those muscles so that they last forever, okay? We want you, as a setter, or coaches, your setters, we want those shoulders lasting forever. And this is how we're gonna do it. This is actually a single leg, because we like working the core. We always like doing single leg. It's a single leg setter's push pulse, okay? And you're gonna see what a push pulse means. So I have the bands down low. What we're gonna do is we're gonna bring the bands underneath the arms, and I just want you to stick your thumb right through the handle, okay? And if you don't have these JC bands, you can just use 2 bands. If you have the bands that have handles on each end without the loop, just use 2 bands, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. Single leg, nice strong core, and I want you to start with a low resistance band because your setters are gonna feel this. So if you have the red bands, please use the red or pink bands. And what I want you to focus on, number one, we always start with resistance. Always start with tension on the band because we wanna work the muscles both ways, okay? And now all I want you to focus on is we're gonna bring our shoulders down. I don't want you to focus on bending the elbows. They're gonna bend naturally, but I want you to focus on the shoulders, fingertips up, lower the shoulder joint, elbows will follow, and then pulse up. Notice how my hands aren't coming in. This is what I noticed when I first gave this exercise to the setters. They were doing a pulse as if they were lifting weights. I don't want, or a press as if they were lifting weights. I want to pulse. This is going to burn. They're going to feel it. All that acid is building up in those muscles. All the energy from the band is going into the shoulders. You can do whatever you want. You can have them in a good setter stance, whatever you choose. You can have them here, whatever you want to do. But I prefer a single leg to work that core, and this is all they're doing. But trust me, when I say all they're doing, they're going to feel it, okay? So start with low level resistance, single leg, squeeze the core for balance, but what I really need you to focus on is the movement, okay? I'm not leading with my elbows as if I was doing a press with dumbbells. I'm leading with my shoulders. So really focus, shoulders down, shoulders up. When you focus on the shoulder, we're using the muscle we're working, and then we won't have this push, okay? This more of a weightlifting press motion. We're just gonna push, and not shrug. Shoulders, 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 straight up. It's up to you. If you want to have your setters here holding a ball, you can do that. So it would look like this, but all shoulders again. Whatever is good for you, okay? But work those shoulders. In fact, doing it without the band, you feel it, but we want to add that band. So there we go. Single leg, setters, push, pulse with the JC band. Good luck. You're definitely going to see a difference in your setters. Thank you.